We are on our way to Hong Kong and we are flying business class. We are in the Centurion Lounge right now in Seattle. We flew from Phoenix and it was a pretty simple flight, although it was really early in the morning. But we figured it's okay because we will have lie flat seats that we'll be able to sleep on our next flight.
Recently, we have been to Europe and the Caribbean, and we're so excited to be back in Asia because it's almost been 1 full year since we've been there, and Hong Kong looks like an amazing place to go. So we're stoked for that.
For breakfast, we got a little Prosecco, some eggs, olive tapenade, and an apple turnover, and ham. I honestly have no idea what this is going to taste like. That is not it. So the olive thing, it tasted like fish, which is weird, but this ham is so good. I feel like it's Christmas.
This ham is pretty good, but I'm only gonna eat a little bit because I want to be hungry for our business class flight.
On our way!
Second business class flight ever.
I think these ones are definitely already looking better than Air France, honestly.
Yeah, we only have one other business class flight to compare this to, and the Air France one we took just a few months ago. This one's already looking really cool.
I feel like I haven't been able to properly convey how excited I am for this business class flight. Our last one was like 7 hours, and this one is like double that. Well, a little bit less than double, but still it's gonna feel like so much more. Last time we pretty much ate dinner and then went to sleep, but this time we're gonna eat dinner, watch some movies, and then sleep. So I'm really, really excited. And this seat is huge. I think it's way bigger than the Air France one for sure. Oh, okay, so I've already noticed that. We already have our amenity kit, so we can open that in just a second. We have a bottle of water and our headphones to watch movies with. The seats are definitely huge, like they're massive. We can't find any storage though, which is kind of a bummer because it's nice to like put this stuff in there. I thought this might have been it, but this is our tray table, which is actually really nice. But man, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. This is huge.
It is a daytime flight, so the sleeping might be on and off, but I didn't even sleep at all yesterday, so I'm feeling like I can go to sleep for a while. And one of the coolest parts is if you're traveling with your spouse, you get to sit right next to the...
We can snuggle!
I mean, it's really cool. There's only like a little tiny divider. Well, I'll show you later, but just a little tiny divider, and then you can just almost like, we can just share one bed, almost.
You know what? I think this like lifts up and then it divides you.
Oh,
I just
if you
noticed
want
that.
to, but you
Yeah.
don't have to.
I think I'm gonna put it up. Just found some slippers. This is so nice. I know this is controversial, but I always take my shoes off on a flight. I might get hate. Jacob, so do you. Don't even.
Not every flight. Only the long ones.
Yeah, because who wants to wear shoes for like 36 hours straight? Anyways, let's see what's in the amenity kit. This looks so fancy. I don't know what this looks like a mouth guard, but I think it's perfume. I honestly have no idea. Oh yeah, ooh. Okay, we got some...
Oh, it's not a mouth guard?
Lip balm, oh my gosh. And we got some facial cream and some hand cream. So nice, honestly, I love lip balm. So this is gonna come super in handy. Put those in there nice and tidy. I don't think I can actually. Oh. All right, we got a toothbrush, of course, which is actually so nice. Look, they give you like one of the things to cover the bristles. I've always wanted one of these and I've just never bought one, but I'm honestly gonna keep this. And of course, a little toothpaste. We got some socks and an eye mask and a little comb. Look at that. Wow. Honestly, I'm really impressed so far.
Jenny just noticed that this is really far away. Okay, now I'm touching it, but if I'm sitting all the way back, it's a good foot away from the screen. But we have this.
We have little remotes, but I will say, I honestly am just like a screen person. I just like being able to touch the screen. It is weird that the welcome drink was just water, and then there was also orange juice, but I feel like normally it's like champagne, so just interesting.
The menu on this flight says there's a Western meal and a Korean meal. We both got the Western.
And they just set out our tablecloths, and it feels so fancy on a plane to have this. And they just brought me my scallops and duck. I really enjoyed the scallops, but I'm giving this duck to Jacob because I really do not want it.
The duck is pretty tender and I do enjoy it, but I know that I should not finish it because of all the food that is coming.
They just brought out this salmon salad and it looks so delicious.
This is some of the best salmon I have had in a while. I'm very happy that there's this much on the plate. And the bread too, it's so good with this oil and vinegar. And Jenny, you got some champagne?
The champagne is tasting really good as well. The soup just came and it is pretty good. I don't love it, so I'm only going to eat a few bites because I want to try to save any room that's left in my stomach for my steak. I honestly cannot believe right now that I'm eating steak and champagne on a plane. Like, what is this life? Anyways, the steak is so good and tender and juicy. The sauce on it, I'm not a huge fan of, but it still tastes pretty good. And I actually didn't even try any of my potatoes or carrots because I am just so full.
I have the grilled halibut, but I'm only going to take a few bites of it just because I just can't eat anymore.
And they're passing out a fruit plate, but I declined it because I can't eat anymore.
I also got our favorite Korean beer cass, and it tastes just as good as I remembered.
And they just dropped off this dessert, and when I took my first bite, when I'm telling you this is the best cheesecake I've ever had, I'm being so serious. It is delicious.
I decided to go to the restroom to stretch my legs and found all of this in the bathroom. There was a toothbrush, there was a razor, mouthwash, some shaving gel, all of that just readily available.
Unfortunately, the movie selection was severely lacking. I think they only had like 20 movies total, so we ended up watching Barbie and Wonka. They gave me some spicy Korean ramen, and it was really, really good. I mean, it did just taste like ramen, but I really enjoyed it. After we slept for a while, they brought us our second meal and we got some shrimp, bread, Korean short ribs, Jacob got fried rice, and honestly, just all of the food on this flight was insanely delicious, like truly some of the best food we've ever had. But now it is time to deboard and head to the lounge and then off to another business class flight to Hong Kong.
I see where we're going next. It is sad that we weren't able to film everything that we wanted to just because the flight attendants didn't want us to be filming them, but it was a fantastic experience.
It was so nice. The seats were amazing. We both slept a lot. The food was incredible.
Whew, so good.
We're both so full right now. They're like, we're about to go into the lounge, and I'm like, I don't even want to look at food.
Like, we're just going there because it's a place to sit. I mean, maybe we'll try something, but I mean, we'll have to see, because we're still getting fed on that last flight of the day.
And it's actually fun because we were like seeing Seoul out the window. We're actually coming back to Seoul like really soon in a few countries, so I'm getting really excited for it. But tonight we'll be in Hong Kong after our next flight. So as we were coming up the escalator, we realized that we've actually been to this lounge before. It is a priority pass lounge, which is like a thing that you can get into a bunch of lounges around the world, which we have. But we also get it free with our ticket, so got like a double whammy here, I guess.
And I remember it being like a really nice lounge.
I think so too. I'm having a hard time remembering it, but I remember the entrance. I feel like flying business class makes us look like our lives are together and really fancy, but in reality, I have a bunch of stains all over my shirt because I spilled. And my hair is crazy. And the flight was like during the day, so we didn't get to sleep that much, so I still kind of feel like I'm dying. Travel days are so hard. What is my hair? I don't even know. But this next flight, it's not quite the same. I don't think that we're gonna be able to totally lay flat, which is a bummer because I'm like really tired right now. This probably sounds like a bunch of gibberish. I'm gonna stop talking.
There's some food over there. It doesn't look amazing, but that's totally fine with us. We're definitely not even gonna take one bite of it. We'll just wait, and then maybe we'll eat in Hong Kong. Maybe we'll eat whatever they decide to give us on that flight. I don't know.
This airport is actually really cool. They have like free nap and shower rooms and then like a cultural center that you can go in. It's pretty cool. And I'm also really excited to be back here. Gotta make sure I don't hit anything. We will see you soon, Korea. But now we gotta catch our flight.
We definitely didn't take full advantage of everything that was in the lounge, but sometimes you just need a quiet place to sit for a few hours while you're waiting for your plane.
Oh, we don't get our own runway this time. Sad. That sounds so ridiculous.
Actually, we do. We do get our own runway.
Nice.
There was a whole long line of everyone that's getting on this plane, and we just skipped the whole thing because we're in business class.
Okay, this is actually a lot better than I expected. It looks like we'll pretty much be able to lay fully flat. They don't have like the footrest out in front of you, but it's like underneath, so it'll like pop up. I'm gonna get some good sleep on this flight, although I probably shouldn't get too much since we're gonna be landing in Hong Kong at like midnight, so I should probably sleep when we get there. But I'm so tired, I'm gonna do it anyways. It's really interesting because this one's like a little bit less nice than our first one, but on this one they gave us champagne, and on the other one they only gave us water or juice for the welcome drink, so I guess that's cool.
When I was looking up this flight, it said that the seats were gonna be angled lie flat, so I've never been on an angled lie flat seat before, so I don't know exactly how far back we're gonna go and how much it's gonna feel like we're on a bed, but I'm excited to try it out. On this flight, they also had a Western and Korean menu. I ended up doing the Korean option and Jacob got the Western option. Both of them were pretty good, but definitely not as fancy as the first 12-hour flight of the day. And we ate way too much food today. We made it to Hong Kong, and Jacob and I both slept that entire flight after the meal, so we feel a little bit rested. It feels so good outside. It's just a little bit cool, but not too cold. I'm really excited to explore this city tomorrow, but right now we are trying to find somewhere that we can get like an Uber or a Grab maybe. So yeah, that's what the plan is. Okay, those business class flights were amazing, but we were so exhausted we couldn't even end the video yesterday, but we are in Hong Kong. This is great. If you want to follow along and watch more Hong Kong videos from us, then subscribe and stay tuned.